Hey, aloha, myself and my wife, the fabulous Davine. We just hiked through an incredible jungle to get to this spot. It's really special. And that's sort of symbolic of the special spot that you're finding yourself in as a Master Key member. And we wanted to extend an invitation to you to a retreat and a little bit more. As a Master Key member in good standing, you're invited to come and have an astonishing, nothing less than astonishing experience. And isn't that what it's all about? Remember Joseph Campbell, he's talked, and you've heard him several times, or we've talked about him several times, about the simple idea that most people waste their life looking for the meaning of life when what they really want is to experience it. And there's nothing like experiencing Kauai. So it's a retreat, it's a celebration, and it's a little bit more. Let's get to the little bit more right now. If you see me peeking over here, I got notes. I'm standing on the edge of a cliff, and I want to make sure that we get this in one take for you, because the little bit more really defines who should actually come to this retreat. So let's talk about that. And we'll also cover in this short video what to expect and share some of the surprises, not all of them, but some of the surprises that we have in store for you. You know, a few years ago now, my wife shut the TV off, the fabulous Davine, and she started reading. And as I was an English major, she had asked me for a couple of books that she might want to start out on. And she absolutely fell in love with Victor Hugo. And Hugo is credited with saying, nothing is as powerful as an idea whose time has come. Well, we know in the Master Keys that we take great ideas and we R2A to them and funnel them down even further. The truth be told is that nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. And believe me, at this point in the course, your time has come. Your sense of self, that golden child within you, really can't be stopped unless you put the brakes on, and coming to Kauai will permanently keep the brakes off, okay? Once we chip off some of the cement, once we realize the river of dreams, in other words, other people's ideas of what defines a good life and what the meaning of life is, just isn't for us, and we begin to understand who we really are, a conflict emerges. And believe me, it emerges for all people like you who have taken the Master Key seriously. Once we resolve that conflict, we instantly, and I mean like instantly, discover the person Hanel talks about that we've referenced several times. You know, that person who gets things done with a happy knack and effortlessly manifests his or her desire. I should just take these off. They keep slipping off the back of my head. So we'll put them here. Okay. This is Hawaii, man. Relax. Okay. So that person who gets things done with the happy knack and manifests things effortlessly, and yet we know as long as we're attached to outcome, we can never find fully and realize fully our unique gifts. And this is that classic, and here come the quotey fingers, honey. Uh-oh. Okay, so attachment is based on fear and security and eliminates the field of pure potentiality. As long as we pursue symbols of security, new car, new house, bigger paycheck, more money in the map, in the bank, what we're actually settling for is the map, in other words, other people's ideas, rather than the territory that we've carved out that has incredible possibilities in it, infinite possibilities, especially for you, that might be different than the ones they are for me, and that is, in essence, defines the conflict. See, with all the work and the pounding away every week with the index cards and the reading of your definite major purpose, the movie trailer version and the long version and the one sentence version, okay? With all that work, you've built the burning desire, so it might sound like a contradiction to preach detachment. But until we're detached, we can never be that person that completes things with a happy knack, the effortlessness character that we've talked about a few times. One more time with the sunglasses. Here we go. Oh, don't go down the cliff. Okay. See, there exists a marvelous spot. This is such a marvelous spot between having a burning desire and detachment that the person who completes all things with a happy knack effortlessly is actually found. That spot in between those two. How do you have a burning desire and stay detached? So I want to tell you two stories about that. First one was when I was a big time speaker at Market America, and I shared on the calls how that was temporarily stripped away from me. Well, I was so attached to that status. I was so attached thinking I just really love teaching and speaking that I missed countless opportunities. And then of course it was resolved and I was invited back in, and they found out what they found out, which was that I had done everything right. But that's not the point. The point is even when it came back, I was still missing countless opportunities, new adventures, mystery, the wonder of the unknown. Now, if you fast forward the clock to 2010, we launched Go 90 Grow, and in Go 90 Grow, it's an information product that we market online for network marketers. We had set a burning desire to get 2,500 members by 2014. And the first time we launched, we got about 150 new members. But we were now detached from the outcome. And as a result of that, we were able to see glistening opportunities. Remember, we wanted to get a couple thousand, about 2,500 people in by 2014. Here it is 2014, and we have over 7,000 members. How did that happen? Burning desire, but detached from the outcome. Attachment is about fear and insecurity, believing that the symbols will bring those things and bring success to you. And here's the bottom line. They never do. You already know that believing in external isn't going to get it done. It's about what? Believing in yourself, so that as you enter in without attachment, what actually happens is you see more and better possibilities and mentors and helpers, and the mystery and the brilliant wisdom inside uncertainty. That's the deal, is uncertainty. So the next step in evolving is discovering how to have that burning desire yet remain detached from the outcome. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. That's the spot. And that's going to be fantastic. Hitting that spot between attachment and desire, and it's going to stick with you. You're not going to learn it and then forget it. It's an amazing spot, and open you up to the infinite field of possibilities, mystery, and adventure, and feel very comfortable. And you should come here. This is who should come here. You should come here if you want to move confidently into the unknown, permanently being able to live in the experience of wonder, discovery, and love the uncertainty that's around you. Because once you get in that spot, it's game over, it's case closed. Now, remember that you're nature's greatest miracle, and you're going to be humbled here to see the wonder of the world, which I think Kauai is the #1 wonder of the world. You can figure that out for yourself. To see the Waimea Canyon, Hanalei Bay, hike a little bit on the Kalalau Trail, to sail the Nepali coast, to be in one of Davine's favorite spots, if not, I'd say it's her favorite spot, Polahali, and over 60 beaches to enjoy and realize, as great as these creations are, you're actually the greatest of all these miracles in nature. So up to this point, you've read other people's blogs and you've seen like this tiny little picture of them inside the community. There'll be lots of time here for in-depth masterminding with people from around the world who you've just known on a technical basis, okay? Kauai, folks, it's magical. I mean, come on, everybody wants to come to Kauai. There's going to be lots of time to explore on your own, and we're also going to invite you to do several things with us after the sessions during the day. So here's a little quick agenda. On Tuesday, April 28th, okay, mark this day down because it's a big day, going on a treasure hunt. You're going to register in the morning at the hotel and be given a map, a treasure map. It's cool looking for treasure, right? You're going to go on what we like to call a spiritual, there's the quotey fingers again, honey, a scavenger hunt. And while discovering Kauai with others and Hawaii in general, we know you'll find more of your gifts, more of your higher self. And that will take most of the day. And let's face it, everybody knows treasure hunting is hard work and you'll be hungry. So the end of that treasure hunt day, where you're exploring the island with other people and making discoveries about yourself, okay, is gonna end on a great beach with a great meal. We'll be waiting for you with a huge tent, great food, and we're all gonna come together for food, for fun, for fellowshipping. And by the way, it'll still be early enough to do some great snorkeling on probably the largest reef in all of Hawaii. Now, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will feature intense sessions from 8 a.m., approximately 8 a.m. That's not set, but I'm gonna say 8 a.m. to 11:30. And we teach a style, as you know, called compressed learning. So we're gonna compress 8 hours into 3, and of course, we're gonna record all this for you, so you don't have to worry about getting it all. We've got a great buffet for you of tropical fruit, the best coffee on the planet, and other goodies every single day. You're gonna love that. And each afternoon, we're gonna give you an invitation. And those are some really cool things. You can come along or not. It's really up to you. You're not gonna be conspicuous by your absence. You might wanna go off with your own group, discovering your own part of Kauai. But that's cool. Hikes, beaches, all designed, the invitations to reinforce the master key lesson of that day. And it's all included. So is a tour. So what will you choose? Maybe you're gonna wanna kayak the Secret Falls and go on a kayak tour, actually up a river and through the jungle to the Secret Falls. You might wanna sail the Nepali coast, or you might wanna do what I love doing the first time ever. I did it on a birthday one year, and that's actually biking the Waimea Canyon. Don't worry about it. It's all downhill. It's awesome. It's just a question of what you choose. So that's actually going to be on Tuesday, which is really cool. The bottom line is it's a retreat. You get 3 intense sessions. You get a tour. Yep, we're paying for you for that. That's all included. You get lots of good grinds. Grinds are great food over here. And you get the spiritual scavenger hunt, okay? And we've got some really cool experiences set up that we're not going to share with you right now, so you can be open to the adventure. But the big payoff, of course, is fellowshipping and masterminding, meeting the guides and other kindred spirits from all over the world that have been through what you've been through, and they're taking the hero's journey. And to interchange with them around the fires at night is freaking awesome. So click the registration link, there's no obligation, and get all the information that you'll need to make an easy decision and another bonus.